Some cars are built just to get you from point A to point B. But the GR86? This one was built to take you from A to A+, with a crooked grin plastered across your face the second you stomp the gas. From the outside, the 2025 GR86 looks like that honor roll kid who suddenly shows up with full sleeve tattoos. Lower, wider, and meaner. One look and you know, it's not here to be compared to family cars. The slim LED headlights and that so-called functional matrix grille make the car look like it's panting, ready to jump into the fight. And whoever still thinks Toyota only makes Camrys clearly hasn't seen this comeback, because this is Toyota dropping adrift in tire smoke instead of ringing a school bell. Engine, the sideways fighter. Pop the hood and you'll find a 2.4-liter boxer engine. Sounds more like a fighter about to step into the ring. 228 horsepower, 184 pound-feet of torque, naturally aspirated. No turbo, no supercharger, just a clean, old-school punch of raw muscle. Others may bulk up with steroids, boost, but the GR86 prefers steady workouts. The payoff? Smooth throttle, steady response, no lag, and a soundtrack that slaps in all the right ways. The beauty of the Boxer is how the cylinders punch sideways, dropping the center of gravity low, like a fighter in a solid stance. That's why in corners, the GR86 doesn't wobble like a cheap folding chair at a backyard barbecue. Instead, it feels glued to the pavement. Transmission, your personal coach. You get two choices, a 6-speed manual for those who like to build their own muscle, or a 6-speed automatic for anyone who wants one hand free, maybe to scroll playlists. Row through the manual, and every shift sounds like a coach yelling, "Push harder!" Go automatic, and it's still sporty, just with a laid-back coach vibe. Relax, champ. Enjoy the ride. Thanks to smart gear ratios, the car doesn't run out of breath on acceleration. 0 to 60 in about 6.1 seconds. Not exactly a bullet, but enough to send your heart racing, like when you accidentally text your ex in the middle of the night. Driving feel, sketching with the rear wheels. Rear-wheel drive means all the power goes to the back, and that's what enthusiasts crave. Cornering feels like drawing lines on the asphalt with a pen, every stroke alive with character, assuming your skill doesn't turn fine art into abstract chaos. Up front, you get McPherson struts. In the rear, a multi-link setup working with a stiff chassis. Grip is solid, body roll minimal, so you're not tipping over like a cafe chair on uneven pavement. Toyota dialed it in just right. Enough fun to keep the grin without forcing you to call roadside assistance halfway through. Interior, sporty yet on trend. Step inside and the cabin hugs you right away. Sport seats wrap tight, the steering wheel is compact, and the dash leans toward the driver. The 8-inch digital cluster shows revs, temps, and info like a boxing scoreboard. You know exactly which round you're in at a glance. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are ready to go, so your playlist of cars and heartbreaks keeps rolling. But don't get carried away, the Boxer's engine note is the real soundtrack. Go premium trim and you'll score an 8-speaker setup for that full home theater on wheels vibe. Safety, the harness for thrill seekers. Don't think sports car means no safety net. The GR86 packs blind spot monitoring, lane keep assist, and adaptive cruise. Basically, it's the harness that lets you pull stunts without faceplanting. Just remember, Toyota supports you still drive. Your hands decide whether that drift ends as art or ends up as yard sale decor. Hakone Edition, sipping green tea while flooring it. For 2025, Toyota dropped the Hakone Edition, ridge green paint, 18-inch bronze wheels, and a brown leather plus ultra suede interior. The whole vibe is part Street Fighter, part Japanese tea ceremony. This is the trim for folks who want to mash the throttle while also quoting philosophy. The car is the vessel, but the green is the lifestyle. Add a subtle Hakone badge and you've basically got an extra diploma for your high school reunion. Price, fun that doesn't cost your mortgage. In the US, the 2025 GR86 kicks off at $29,950. Step up to premium and you'll pay a bit more, while the Hakone Edition lands around $35,270. Translation, pure sports car joy without refinancing your house. Just cut a few impulse buys, swap a couple of Friday night bar tabs for Saturday canyon runs, your liver might complain less too. The Toyota GR86 2025 is for drivers who want a real sports car, unfiltered, unbloated with electronic fluff. It's sharp, quick enough, thrilling to drive, and still affordable. A car that teaches you to love speed responsibly. Exciting without being reckless, strong without being showy. And if you've made it this far without hitting subscribe, that's like buying a GR86 and only driving it around the parking lot. Smash that sub button so when Toyota or anyone else pulls their next stunt, we'll tear it apart, laugh it apart, right here on Car Cry.